Alrighty. Appears to be in order. Everything looks good to me. Alright. Just so that my mic is looks like it's dropping some of my words. Have any audio filters? I'll turn off that noise gate. There we go. Here we go. Let's rock and roll. Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome. It is with a great and warm welcome that I welcome everyone here to the first episode of the first game of the new continent of Aelenclast. It's been a long time coming, and we've been waiting for a long while. A good 6 months have passed since last we met up, and now a new story waiting to be told. I'll go ahead and start things off with a couple.
My bad. Sorry. I fixed it.
I'll go ahead and start things off with a couple of quick little mini announcements. There will be a new set of scheduling updates as I'll be doing the update stream again once I figure out a good and comfortable place to do it. It is during that update stream that I'll be going over things that each impact that each group will have, and also a story so far as well. I think this will help not only catch up people that are trying to get back into the games, or if they've missed a week and things like that, which I think will just really be helpful all in all. So that's something I'm going to be doing again. So if we don't do regular recaps, that's why. Alrighty, here we go. Give me just a second.
I love the talkies.
Oh, I gotta tune in and see what the talkies look like. Do that real quick.
Alright, everybody clear comms for a second while I get us started. Oh, also, all the music that I should be playing has been provided, most of it, I should say. Some of it will be Sea of Thieves, but a majority of the music that I'll be playing today is provided by radio, and there are much more music to come. So these games should obviously, very hopefully, have a lot more music that they get to play. So, all right, here we go.
Very cool.
Can you guys hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Before we get started, can I ask you one favor, Mr. Cadum?
Yeah, what's that?
If you have it, could you enable the pop-out module? If it's too inconvenient right now, it's fine. Just figured I'd ask.
I don't know how to do that.
Okay.
Module. Oh no, I need to reload the whole application to do that. I can't do that right now.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
All right, so let's get this party started. As the sky scar billows its ominous glow across the cascading evening, the retreating moon and the rising sun, the cusp of dawn, the Black Lion surges ahead of the vessels gathered within Calcatesh, preparing for the expedition to Aelenclast, a desperate attempt of the collective total of all the civilizations of the world of Verum in the hope that they might find a solution for the impending enemy in the sky. However, the Black Lion, captained by a reckless and most scrupulous woman seeking advantage, glory, gold, and power, surges ahead across the waves. The design of the sails of the Calcateshian vessel, billowing not only the wind from the top mast but from the sides as well, expertly catching the nascent mana found within the edge of the world in order to give it even more speed. It is on this vessel of precarious origin and uncertain future that our story begins. Along its blackened planks stand several of those that would call themselves adventurer, that would call themselves thrill seeker. Soldiers, servant, pious men, and degenerates all together form the throng upon desperation that the Black Lion perpetrates. And it is here that the first shadow of our story darkens the steps leading to the upper deck. All right. The first to arrive is a Sharkai knight. Nob, please introduce yourself and your character.
Hi, I'm Nobus, and I will be playing Rovain Tekka, a noble from a fallen house working to redeem his family name, and on the way he has been chosen by Aladdin to do his bidding.
Rovain, as you reach the cusp of the steps, each step leading you into the light barely rising on the horizon. Around you, you can see that all manner of races and caste systems are represented within this vessel. The Calcateshians certainly are a bit of culture shock, for they seem a mixture of values, a mixture of belief structures, cultures, and, of course, hierarchy. A difficult and confusing bureaucratic crisscross of who has power and when. Such frivolities, however, do nothing to stop the focused mind of Rovain, servant and chosen of Aladdin. As you step out onto the deck, make me a perception check.
Ooh, first roll of the game.
Now where would this be?
Oh, where it is? Okay, so if you go to your token, oh, that's right. God, he hasn't updated skills yet. Okay. In that case, just roll, let's go with, just roll wisdom for now.
How do I? It's not rolling.
Okay, you should be able to just click the die next to it.
Yes, I'm trying.
Yeah, I just did it for you. It doesn't let you when you move your mouse over the wisdom, the little die next to it. What happens when you left click?
Nothing, but I will refresh.
Strange. Not sure
Look at the top left. Might be behind the carriage seat.
Yeah, it popped up now at least, so maybe it was hiding in the. I can do it now, yeah. So.
Well, for the sake of time, I rolled it for you. 15. What you see around you denotes that of Calcatetian technological advancement, whereas you and your people have faith within Aladdin, and this faith has honed your society into a razor's edge. Only a fool would discount potential enemies and their strength. And these Calcatetians are awash with their technological advancements. Most notably, you will see a set of armaments located to your right. These large vessels are referred to as mana cannons. Apparently, according to how it was explained to you the first time you asked about them, these particular weapons can be filled with capsules of steam and then fired to great effect. Would you like to do anything?
He would just acknowledge it, and he would look for any fellow Sharkai, I guess.
As you step out, you should be able to move.
Yep.
As you step out onto the deck, searching for other Sharkai, you unfortunately are met with nothing but the lesser races.
Tragic.
It would seem you are alone upon the vessel. As you continue your wanderings, a second shadow darkens the steps. Florida Steve, please introduce yourself and your character.
Hey, I'm Working Joe. I'll be playing Florida Steve. Florida Steve is all about dungeon delving and preserving history, whether through choice or by force. Whether he's got to steal artifacts or be the first to discover them. It's all about preserving hidden histories and being the first to discover them.
As you step out onto the deck, Florida Steve, please make for me a history check.
Oh boy.
An excellent roll. With that, as you casually take a look around, you will see that, indeed, the Black Lion is an old ship, about 120 years old, and has been passed down from human captain to human captain. You predict that you're probably on the 4th generation, if your studies have recalled to you. And it is a perfect vessel for your particular needs, as they are, well, more so than anything else, they are discreet. They take on any crew as long as they are able and willing to get the job done. Captain Dance herself, you know, has been quite the figure of controversy. Outspoken against Daniel Kazor and his insistence that all vessels leave simultaneously. It would seem that in the end, the Black Lion follows no rules but its own. Even now, you can see the captain at the helm calling out commands. The crew runs across, pulling rigging and preparing for the descent. The descent across the border. For the week of peace has only just begun on the cusp of dawn, although some say that it is far too early. That the cosmic variations of the different creatures that witness time may view the week and its start at imprecise intervals. The Black Lion ignores this and seeks to be the first to reach Aelenclast, to whatever riches might await.
I'm just over here like it's like a group of sailors doing party tricks with my whip. I'm having to put cans on their head and I'm whipping them off.
Is that what you want to do?
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
All right. That's You know what? I wouldn't have it any other way, Florida Steve. As you start to do party tricks, a new shadow darkens the steps that lead up to the... Alright, next is Durin Lighthand. Please introduce yourself and your character.
Hello. My name's Nikemo, just wrote down to Ken. And I'm playing Durin Lighthand, a Ronin that's looking to prove himself, and perhaps you'll find a suitable lord to serve, or maybe possibly become one himself. Only time will tell.
Alright, Durin. As you step out onto the ship, you will see that there are a couple of sailors with Florida Steve getting cans whipped off the top of their head. The telltale crack of the whip echoing across the deck seems to be gaining the attention of some of the higher-ups, but no one is doing anything to stop it. And indeed, the sailors that find themselves being quite idle are yelled back into their composure. You notice that one of them seems to carry quite the mark on his face, bleeding slightly. Make me a medicine check.
Sure thing.
Oops.
Okay. With an 11, Duran, you will see that it would seem that the sailor, in all of his fun with Florida Steve, has left him with a cut across across his brow. Whether it be from the can or the whip, who could say? But he seems spry enough. You see that he picks up some salt from a nearby barrel and digs it into the wound, washes it out with his water skin, and continues on his way.
Yeah, very crass method of stopping bleeding, but I guess it works.
Okay, as you step out onto the deck, is there anything you'd like to do?
I'd probably, given that there's, probably work to do, I'd help out, with any sort of labor that they might, need. Idle hands sink ships.
Sure thing. Duran steps out and begins to help the sailors in any way he can, offering strength, wisdom, or his expertise as a healer, of which he finds quite a bit of aid requested, as the sailors are known to get cuts, bruises, and scrapes quite often in their line of work. Rope burn being something that seems to be the most common. Another shadow darkens the steps leading up to the upper deck. Alright, Nist, please introduce yourself and your character.
Hello everyone, I am Niskalo, and I'll be playing Alex Floki. Not much to say. This is an adventurer seeking to learn the truth. But he does carry a dark curse on him. Or blessing, depending how you look at it.
As you get to the top of the stairs and enter the main deck, you will see that sailors move about their way. Some are picking up cans off the deck, others are nursing a strange wound across their forehead being attended to by a red-haired dwarf. The first thing that you notice, however, as a native Calcutetian, are the impressive stores of steam along the mast. Indeed, these steam valves are centralized in the middle of the ship and act as a secondary power source whenever the wind does not suffice. You can also see the telltale sign of manufacturing. Tubes and other such devices can be seen moving throughout the inlay of the ship's design. Quite an advancement as this energy can be easily allocated to parts of the ship that need it. As you reach to the edge and look over, you will see bits and pieces of small flashes of light. These pieces of light are picked up by the sails that run aground to the water, just above the waves.
Always impressive. He's just admiring all the steamwork.
Okay, and as you admire the work, the final shadow of our story reaches the top. Lucian, please introduce yourself and your character.
Hi guys, I'm Tara, and I'm going to be playing Lucian Selphos, a sorcerer lame mage. And I have a first question for you, Arcadum. What is the first thing I remember upon reaching the top of these stairs?
The first thing you remember at this point is a vague recollection of moving to the city of Majatal. You were kindly escorted by many mages who seemed to have an understanding of who you are, even if you did not. Your placement upon the Black Lion was one that was meticulous, intended. But that is all that you remember, save for a few whispers. Whispers of self, of name, of family, of purpose, yet identified.
Well, I suppose Lucian would slither his way up these stairs. The rather still large Naga seems to kind of gather himself as he reaches the top of the stairs and looks out across the bow of the ship. You see him sort of rub at his throat. He seems to be having some issue with some sort of cold or something like that, though he is quite unsure of how he came across such a sickness. I suppose, who is the most magically inclined looking person that he can see on the deck?
Well, probably that big-ass shark eye walking around. There's a sense of superiority around him.
Interesting. He will reach into a small pouch and produce a pair of orange nose sunglasses, and he will put them on, kind of squinting in the bright light of the day, and he will move to investigate this Eldasharkai character.
Okay, when you get to about this point, Rovane, you are stopped by a couple of sailors. Hold there. Ain't nobody gets in the captain's view that don't want to be seen. He's busy shearing the ship right now. Civvy, stay top deck.
Whatever. And he will just turn around and walk this other way.
Lucian will look between the guards on the deck and Sharkai, and is equally curious about both things, but it seems like they're not wanting visitors, so he will slither on forward and sort of raise a hand. Excuse me. He seems, his voice is a little raspy, it seems.
He will not acknowledge you at all, just keep walking.
Not wanting to be rude, he will slowly follow until you could. How far do you could keep walking?
His plan is to walk to the front. I can point.
Once you reach the stairs, he kind of gives up, and he has a little bit of a dejected look in his face, and he sort of rubs his chin. I suppose not being able to talk to the one magically inclined individual you can think to see, he will dejectedly move towards the railing and sort of lump himself on the side, kind of coiling himself up into like a resting position, and he will stare out across the sea.
Okay, it is at about this point that you feel a lurch in the ship. Everyone feels it. The practiced sailors, prepared for it, find themselves completely immune to it, holding their ground, leaning into it. The rest of you, however, need to make me a tenacity check. That's a sub-attribute.
Oh, wow. Tenacity. Roll. A 5.
Okay. Rovain, you feel your stomach move up and down and warble around. You catch yourself on the edge of the ship. Thankfully, the training of the ale do not allow you to lose yourself to this feeling. Lucian, being a snake person, the movements of the water are not unfamiliar to you. What is unfamiliar to you is the way a ship moves in the water. You feel yourself both stable and sinking and throwing. The entirety of your body moved against its will in a constant rhythm. As the waves and essentially after you leave the safety of the shallows, the greater waters begin to crash into the ship, lifting you high and dropping you low.
I imagine he
will-
kind of looks like a slinky when he's coiled up.
Yeah, he clings. He suddenly, upon feeling the shifting, he'll cling onto the railing, and he'll kind of like try and hold himself in, not to not to vomit.
Turin, what did you eat for breakfast? Ken?
Most likely a hearty ale and some nice solid bread.
Well, now the ship is covered in nice solid bread and hearty ale. One of the sailors comes by and nods with understanding and immediately begins to mop up your breakfast as you wobble into position. Sympathetically, the sailor will look over and say, "Don't worry, happens to the best of us. Just, try to sit down if you can."
Yeah, right. Probably do so.
As the ship moves up and down and crashes into the water, you start to hear slowly but surely the sounds of pulling rope, of creaking wood, and finally, the soft hum of mana. Alex, as you are a Calcatessian, you know that the soft hum of mana that you were hearing, this thrumming sound, is the auxiliary engines absorbing the mana from the water in preparation for piercing the veil, the most dangerous part of the journey.
Alex nods himself and holds on to the railing. Alright, ship. Let's see what you can do.
Does the party do anything else?
Lucian is too busy trying to not be thrown about, so he is staying where he's staying put.
Okay. As time passes, slowly, the water grows more violent, and then, strangely enough, it seems to stop. Becomes softer, still, like glass. Calmly, but with a sort of solemn reverence, the sailors begin to pull back the sails to close the gap. Up ahead, you can see the water turning into a calm and shifting forward. The veil approaches. A nearly indiscernible edge from when the sea goes from the ocean to the astral. From when water turns to stars, and sea and sky are no longer separate. The twin horizons crash together upon the veil. The mainsail is closed, for wind is no longer needed. The side sails are brought to full furl. The water from the mana, most potent in this area, begins to shift and skitter off the wave tops, cresting with beautiful blue motes of light that are absorbed by the sails. What do you guys do?
Lucian will, upon seeing the veil, he will take his sunglasses and perch them atop his head, and he will kind of stare out in this eyes-wide wonderment at such a beautiful convergence of the world, and seems to kind of get lost in the sheer vastness of it all. Is there any sort of feeling he gets, being magically inclined when they cross over into the astral?
Are you asking? You haven't crossed yet. Are you asking? Are you going to feel something, or what do you feel now?
I didn't know if we had crossed yet or not. Sorry.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Never mind. Yeah. He sort of just watches. Then he watches and seems to just take in the sight.
Okay. Alrighty. As everyone seems to have found their places and make their preparations, the sailors will begin to strap everything down. One of them will approach each of you and offer you a lifeline, piece of rope tied to the center mast, to ensure that should the worst happen, you are not lost to the sea or the stars beyond.
I'm getting Treasure Planet vibes. I love it.
Very much.
Absolutely. I say that with
Yeah.
full chest, 10 toes, standing on business.
I need my little like surfboard glider. That's what I need right now.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking that rope.
Alex nods, familiar with this procedure, and ties it to himself.
Alright, it is at this point that someone approaches. And you will see this woman, backed by two different attaches. She will slowly begin to approach the aft of the ship to the front. I can't remember which one it is.
The bow, I think it is.
And you will see this woman.
Ooh, pretty.
As she walks to this point, her attaches will request softly for Florida Steve to make way.
I'll tip my hat and take a step back.
How do I turn off the fucking weird... I gotta figure that out. It's always been off by default for me. You will see that she begins to approach, and when she gets to this point, her attaches flank her as she steps up. At the very edge, you will see that she pulls out an odd-looking sextant as she begins to scan the horizon. Taking a few moments, you will see that she pulls from her pocket a scroll and begins to recite a prayer. Make me a religion check, Rovane.
That's too much. That's supposed to be 17.
With a 17, Rovane, you recognize the words. You have already done a preliminary set of research into the different gods and goddesses, deities and otherwise. Though they are all lesser to Aladdin, it is important to understand one's potential enemies and rivals. And as such, you recognize the words that she prays are to Kahili herself, the goddess of discord, Sea Mother, guardian of the Veil. The prayer is not so much a prayer in the traditional sense. It is more of an acknowledgement of Kahili's power and a request for her even hand to allow them passage beyond the veil. As the captain finishes her recitations, she turns with a smile towards her attachés and nods, and they will nod back as well. One of them begins to call out a command to unfurl the sails. When something happens, the entire ship shudders. The captain holds up her hand, steadies herself, intertwining her feet with the wood. She will look over her face, or look over her shoulder, and she will call out, "Brace! Brace!" All at once, a shadow, impossibly large, strikes the water. Not the ship, but the water itself. It is at this moment that you notice something. The water of the sea, of the ocean below, has begun to take on a curvature, almost like a tube of glass or a ship in a bottle. The ship pierces through the veil as hungry eyes wait outside. The sailors, however, are prepared for such a scenario, and as the captain makes her call, they move. And like a singular symphony, each one knowing their place, they move their chorus against the creature that hungers beyond the veil. The captain leaps down. "You lot! You may not be seamen. Your salt might be nigh. But if you want to survive, I suggest you help where you can."
Alex would nod.
She will turn
What
to
do you
the
mean?
shark. She will turn to the shark eye. "I hope that is not the problem, shark eye."
Of course not. And he will take out his scythe.
"Very good." You will see that she moves up to the edge and calls out, "Grab what rope you can. If you see any of my men fail or flail, do what you can to aid them. And for all that is holy, do not lose your lifeline. For if you are lost overboard, no one can save you." As the captain speaks her words, the sailors move, grabbing at rope, preparing sails, as the ship shudders. Steely-eyed and salted, they hold their ground. The ship begins to fall forward, almost like going over the edge of a cliff. Now, the tube in which it moves its way through, composed of water, is like that of shattering glass. The ship falls forward, almost like it's falling down, but still always forward. the effect that it has on those that are not accustomed to such movements, you see vomit begins to fly off the edge of the ship, floating upwards, not hitting the ground at all. Some of you can feel yourselves starting to float. The experienced sailors hold themselves down, and some grab at your lifelines to ensure that you do not float away. The captain, braced and held, calls out her commands while looking through her sextant, making minor adjustments as the helmsman pulls his wheel. With each movement of her hand, with each movement of her gestures, like a conductor to a symphony, it pierces the veil of the sea and into the astral sea, the stars beyond. And there you see it. As the cyclical water, a protective, almost passage, is formed, a link between two bodies of water. And on the outside, hungering eyes, twisting and gnashing teeth, a leviathan, a creature of the great depths, a creature of the astral sea, held in check only by the bond of the Ancient Seven. Steely-eyed, the captain continues her commands. The sailors grab and do their work. Some falter. And it is your turn to lend your strength. Florida Steve, you will see that some of the rigging up above has become loose. A sailor calls out for your aid to do what you can. All right, Steve. Acrobatics time.
You want me to just roll dex?
For this case, roll for me. We'll just use sub-attributes. Roll for me prowess. Prowess or stamina.
Well, am I not seeing it? Hold on. I'll do that one.
All right, Steve. As you start to make your way up the pillar, up the mast, bowling to the top, you whip out, grabbing yourself up and climbing up your whip, until eventually you find your way to the broken mast, or excuse me, the assorted rope, tangled and twisted. You begin to undo it, and pulling the sails off. Down below, sailors call out, warning. As you can see, impossibly large, an eye crashes into the protected passage. It buckles and bends. Water sprays across your hat, face, and kimono, like a rainstorm being summoned. You hold fast as the ship groans. Below, Durin, a sailor calls out for your aid. The shifting weight of the crates has become undone, and he has been crushed beneath them. He holds on, trying to pull himself free. You have a choice. You can use your medicine to attempt to save the sailor's life, or you can attempt to save the supplies. Which would you like to do?
Yeah, I'd value the sailor's life. Yeah, sailor's life.
Very well. You pull the crates off the sailor, tossing them aside, as the ones that are now no longer held in place are pulled free of the ship and crash into the barrier surrounding you. Make me a medicine check. Valiant effort as you hold the bleeding sailor. You find his cuts, you close them as best you can. Using the supply of bandages from your healer's kit, you seal the wounds. The sailor is grateful and thankful. It would seem that he may yet live to see another day. The captain will take notice of your heroism, but has not time to offer proper praise, only a curt nod, as she turns towards Alex and calls, "Secure those cannons!" We cannot lose them!
Yes, ma'am.
Alright. Make for me a guile or cunning check, Alex. Using your cunning, you tie the two cannons together. You evenly distribute their weight by moving the rope between them. You tie them to the deck and to the mooring lines. As you're doing so, however, something unexpected happens. Bursting through the barrier, an errant tip of a tentacle, impossibly large for the actual part of the creature it is. It threatens to swipe you off the deck. Dexterity saving throw. Just a straight d20 with your dex.
Oh boy.
Tragedy. The creature's tentacle catches the side of your face. You are sent flying across the decks, flying towards the side, but are caught by your lifeline. As you are caught by your lifeline, Lucian, the sailors call out, "Grab him! Grab him!"
Quickly slithers forward and tries to grab at the rope.
Alright, make me a tenacity, willpower, or prowess check.
Sure, we'll go willpower.
You grab at the rope. The rope burns your hands, but you steel yourself through it until finally you stop. Slowly, but surely, you pull the stranger back on board.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for the help.
It is no problem. He's easy. He looks around warily at the the massive leviathans.
The veil begins to open. You see it. The other ocean that calls. You're going to make it. Until the teeth begin to bite down on the barrier. The sailors next to you, Rovain, begin to cry out in fear. Death comes for them. A darkness that they are not prepared for. They let loose their lines. The cannons threaten to go over. The anchor threatened to be lost. The captain calls out, "Put them straight, Sharkai! Give them something else to be afraid of!"
He will shout out, "Come on, filth! If you don't die here, I will kill you myself."
You can go ahead and make for me an authority check, please.
Very nice.
Oh, baby! But the command of the Sharkai, the zealotous eyes of Rovain, demand obedience. The sailors are forcefully removed from their fear and replaced with even more fear. However, this fear is closer, so they will instead take to their jobs, holding the cannons in place, strapping down the anchor, and preparing for what is to come. Through your heroic efforts, the crew of the Black Lion has been saved. Most of the cargo will be recovered. The weapons lay ready. The veil opens. The captain calls out, "Haul forward to glory and riches!" The teeth fall upon the Black Lion. A dozen screams cut short. The party is thrown from the deck. And all fades to night. One moment, please.
That was sick.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm in and I almost died.
Excellent. The natural one of the deck save. Oh, I was like, oh no, there he goes. Oh.
Yeah, we'll be gone if everyone's saved.
Mhm. Which is as usual.
That would have been a real tragedy.
Again, that GIF you posted. Yeah, it's everybody looking at the
Yeah, I got another gift in case you did get lost to the Astral Sea.
We almost got the 80% losing a character.
Yeah, that would have been if you got lost in space.
You and me lost for long. You'll be eaten.
Yeah, probably. Most definitely.
I'm sure it'll
Hope
be
you had
fun.
it.
Yeah, I'm sure the Leviathans will provide some mercy in making your death quick.
I'm sure everything is going to be A-okay. Smile.
Yes. Yes, I'm sure it will be.
Man, you told me to make a dex and I was like, well, time to die because I have 10 decks.
Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, my one. Yeah, my that one was just for puking.
Okay, so. In the shadows of consciousness, in the swirling feelings of fate, it is here, in this uncertainty, that one by one, darkness gives way to light. Let me know when you're loaded.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in.
Yeah, I'm in.
I'm in.
Glasses, I'm in.
I'm in.
I've infiltrated network.
Okay. Now I shall roll.
Rolling in my D&D.
So be it. Florida Steve. You cough up water. Aches and pains can be felt throughout your entire body. Rope burns across your waist as you look down to the shattered rope. Split. Wood. The smell of broken wood and blood assault your senses. Above you, that which was once dusk now appears to be twilight. And so, you awaken.
Oh, crikey. Start getting up on shaky legs, looking around. Anybody else alive?
You call out
Kind of walk the deck.
and search. When you get to the edge, out you will see nothing but swirling water. Angry waves crash into the rocky outcropping. Up ahead, in the fading light, a glint across armor. One of those ash elves. Over there.
I'll make my way over to him. Hey, fella, you alive? Kind of shake his shoulders. I'm kneeling next to him.
Rovain, Aladine has released you from his grip. It would seem that you are not yet ready to join his realm. However, praise be, he has gifted you with an incredible headache.
He will, and he will kind of automatically take a hand and take it to your neck, almost to choke you. But then will you stop when he sees it's you?
Fuck.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
Still got some life in there.
Always.
Come on, get up.
He will get up and look around.
As you look around, Rovain, for a moment you will feel a swell of zealotous pride. The cocksure attitude of those that would ride the Black Lion believed that they were invincible. However, that quickly leaves as you realize the ship is destroyed. Problematic.
Yes. But we are not in water, right?
You are not in water. You are crashed against waves. Or you are against a set of rocks. In the distance, which no need to roll, you can see the continent of Aelenclast. A small precipice of water separates where you currently are and the mainland.
It seems we made it.
Well, we got pretty close, at least. I might as well be miles away, seeing as how we're stranded up against a rock.
Should be no issue.
I'll search around for other survivors and maybe like lifeboats.
Okay.
Any other smaller vessels we could use to close that distance?
As you start to take a look around, go ahead and make for me a cunning or guile check.
Same for Gawain, he's looking for supplies somewhere.
Supply, same roll.
I think both of those are... Yeah.
Oh, what? Why'd this turn off? Sorry, chat. Okay, sorry, I had to fix something. With a 10, Florida Steve, you will see that over yonder, pressed against the wooden beam, that strange cat man from before.
I'll, like I did with the other guy, I'll kneel down and kind of shake his shoulder. Oi, you all right there, fella?
Yeah. What? Alright. Yeah. Where's everyone? Is it anyone else? As he slowly gets up.
So far, there's a few of us. We're still looking for survivors.
Yeah.
Weren't you with somebody?
Yeah.
Big
Nate,
long fella?
Don't know. He begins looking around, like off the ship.
As you start to look off the ship, you will see that dangling over the side of the ship, held in
Oh,
place
God.
only by a single piece of rope, is Lucian.
Over there. He's almost falling. Come on.
Please. his entire body is wriggling. He's trying to get against the side of the ship to see if he can slither his way up. It's not working.
I guess we'll work together and try and pull you up.
Alright, heave ho. Florida Steve
Huh?
and Alex are able to pull Lucian back up on board the vessel. Meanwhile, Ravane, you discover that there are a few boxes that seem to have survived, but not as many as you would have liked. The supplies are limited. Some food and fresh water did survive, and also few boxes of your party, of those that are on the ships, armaments. As a quick explanation, upon getting onto the Black Lion, many had to give up their weapons and armor in order to ensure that there would be no chaos on board. You, having a ambassadorial connection, being a member of the Sharkai and their religion, you were allowed to keep your armaments, both your heavy armor and your scythe.
Very good. He will start gathering the food and the water.
Okay. Lord Steve and Alex, as you pull Lucian on board. Lucian, what do you do?
Well, as you pull him onto the deck of the ship, he kind of just fumbles forward, and all of the coil, all of his body, just kind of coils and flops all over itself, and he will slowly unravel himself until he comes up to his full height, and kind of adjusting himself, he'll pat down himself quickly, and finding that his glasses are sit nicely lodged into his collar, he'll pull them out and set them upon his face, and as he does so, he kind of sighs and runs his hand through his hair and looks around and says, I don't suppose we are there yet, he says with a nervous chuckle.
Well, yes and no. I'll kind of point off into the distance where the continent actually is.
He'll follow his finger and look out.
And we're kind of stuck out here up against some rocks. So getting there is getting that final stretch seems to be our last hurdle.
That is quite a predicament. I could swim there myself, but I don't think all of you could make the journey, he says, rubbing his chin some. Looking around, is there any sign of the captain at all?
You, as you look around, will hear a groan. An entire cannon was not enough to crush the might of Durin Lighthand. It was, however, enough to push him into the deck flooring.
He'll quickly move
It's
over.
just an imprint of his body on the floor.
Hand, please.
Yeah, so Lucy will try and help push the cannon off of him if he can.
Holy cow. You're a durable fella, ain't you?
How did you even... It's like a perfectly anatomical hole. That's quite curious.
Let's get him out.
I'll
Yes,
try and
yes.
lift the cannon, I guess.
And I'll pull the dwarf.
With the combined efforts of those present, you are able to pull Durin free, who, miraculously, is unharmed.
You are quite the fortuitous one, it would seem. Such a heavy object has not even left a scratch on your body. Quite curious.
I guess that's what I meant by built different.
We're gonna need supplies.
Yes, yes. We must... Where's the captain that was a lady? Was it Captain Dance, right?
Captain Dance. Yep.
Dance.
Is there any survivors?
As you start to move over, you will see that Rovane is carrying a crate.
Oh, good. Supplies. Wonderful.
Alice is gonna go look for more.
More what?
If there's any other supplies that survived besides that one crate.
Sure. Make me roll.
Lucian will continue to look for the captain.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll look for more supplies as well.
yeah. I'm gonna peek down here, see if I can take a look at if the bomb's even, there anymore.
What am I rolling
The
for
bottom
that?
is, in fact, not there anymore.
Holy crap.
Nice.
There goes
Steve
Lord
and
Nick.
Alex locked in on looking for supplies.
What do I roll to find the captain? Got it.
Okay. Alex and Florida Steve, you uncover, maybe not the supplies you were hoping to find, but a hidden stash of alcohol. That also, miraculously, is undamaged by what has happened.
Well, we got drinks for the dwarf at least.
That's a little racist.
That's Lucian will look over. That seems a bit much, but he will chuckle a little bit.
Put a bottle in my hat.
Ah, yes. Cash and break system.
All right.
Alright.
As Lucian starts to look around, eventually, he will see something. As he slithers up the side of the broken stairway, gets to the top, he will see that lying in a pool of blood is Captain Dance.
Upon seeing her in that pool, he saw earlier Durin like tending to the various sailors and such, I assume.
Yep.
Okay. He'll quickly whip back around and like lean over the banister or what remains of it and go, dwarf, please attend me up here. I found the captain. She seems to be very wounded. And then he will turn back and move towards her where she is.
Yeah, on my way.
Rovain, do you do anything?
He's looking for a way off the ship, or like back to the ground.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a cunning or guile check for that. Okay. Continue role playing, guys.
I'll continue doing what I did earlier. I'm going to keep looking for smaller boats. What am I thinking of? Like safe, like lifeboats.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything that could be salvageable and used.
Okay. As Florida Steve begins to look around for that, he will in fact see one. Far to the edge, over there. About to go over into the water. But for now, safe from the tide.
Where at? Oh, is it?
It's over here.
Oh, way over there. Okay. Do I have a way down to get to it?
Well, at this point, you will see that Rovain, following the natural logic, will see that there's only two ways down. Number one, that is to climb down on top of that mast, overlooking that very precarious and frightening-looking chasm, or to attempt to climb down the upper part of the ship at the front, which is covered with broken pieces of wood and unreliable structures.
I will go up and I can't like make my cursor appear or anything. But this portion down here, yeah. How'd you do that?
At the measuring tool. The measuring tool
Okay.
to the top left.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and go down this way.
Do we see how deep the chasm is?
You do not see its bottom.
Oh,
He will
lovely.
also go towards this.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, in that case.
Lucian will kind of just sit by. He's not very medicinally inclined, so he is kind of not nervously, but still kind of getting over the shock of a crash, and seems to be kind of writhing in place while he watches Ken do his work, or Durian do his work. Sorry.
Durin, make me
Durin.
a medicine check, please.
Sure thing.
Excellent.
All right. Using what little supplies you have, you attempt to patch the captain's wounds. However, unfortunately, they are too great. The best that you can do is to make her more comfortable. As the grim realization of the mortal coil of the captain slipping through your fingers, her eyes will open. Dwarf, is that you?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Listen. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Is any of my crew alive?
Nah, I can't really say. I've only seen, well, yeah, what would you call civilians? I've not seen it near any of the others. Yeah, nor have I seen corpses.
Do you see any growths on the ship?
Can Lucian hear her saying this?
Yeah.
Upon her saying that, he'll look over the side and try and look for what she's talking about.
You will see that, unbeknownst perhaps to anybody's notice, the ship looks like it's overgrown with moss.
He'll look back. Yes, it seems we have grown a bit of a green thumb.
That old man was right then. The islands are different than the continent. You gotta tell the others about it. You gotta tell them about the drift. She'll reach into her pocket and hand Durin something. This is my writ. Take it. Take it to Kazor. He has to know. Make haste. If you're here when the tide hits, there won't be anything left of you.
Alright, I'll see it done. Yeah, I'll take the writ. Yeah, from me.
Alright. Durin takes the writ. As he takes the writ from the captain's hands, you will see that she begins to relax. What little life she had left to pass on her responsibility has been satisfied. She slumps to the ground, succumbed to her wounds.
Yeah, gently you close her eyes and rest well, Captain.
Lucian will bow his head some, and he has the sensation to pray, but he's not sure why, but he does so anyway. And to whomever would listen, he asks them to guide this captain's soul on to wherever it should go. And then he'll slither over towards Florida Steve, or the brightly colored man. Do be careful. It seems that is not very sound of structure. He will kind of adjust his glasses. So.
I'll be safe. We just need to get to that lifeboat before it gets dragged out to sea. Otherwise, I think we'll get stuck here permanently.
He nods.
Somebody should probably check below decks for any surviving sailors.
Yeah, there's no below deck.
Good news.
About that. The answer may surprise you.
Do I need to make any checks on the way down?
Oh yeah, I need you to make me some prowess checks or competence.
All right. A second. While those load. Prowess or what?
Prowess or competence.
Oh, they're both the same. Okay.
Ooh.
Heck yeah. Very nice.
Florida Steve, careful, climbs down the side of the mast. When he gets to the bottom, you will see the precarious lifeboat being held just barely out of reach of the tide. As you move over towards it, as you look ahead, you will see something else. Something you can't quite understand. What you see, Florida Steve, in the water is the Black Lion.
What the fuck?
Hmm?
It's not the back half of the Black Lion. It is the Black Lion.
Oh shit! Cut that out.
Florida Steve jumps off.
Runs away.
On side!
You got too much to live for.
Guys, is anybody else seeing this? There's another
Lucian-
black lion over there.
Lucian will kind of slither up onto these like barrels and such and look out and see the copy of the ship. Is it like a 1-to-1 or?
As you look at the ship closer, you will see that this particular Black Lion, the one that you're observing, appears to be in a better condition than the one that you're standing on, other than the fact that it's on its side. As you look around, you will see something else. Behind you is another Black Lion.
What the fuck?
What? Oh.
That Black Lion,
Yeah.
however, appears to be dilapidated, and the wood is heavily rotted, as if it has been here far longer.
First, I'm gonna try and use my whip to get a hold of the smaller boat and then
lifeboat?
drag it onto shore. Yeah.
Okay. You will all watch as Florida Steve, who could have used his hands to grab the lifeboat, uses
could've.
his whip and drags it away from the hungry tide.
Lucian, you see from atop the ship will give you a small set of claps, clap, 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 clap.
But using my whip, I can moor it, so it's not gonna go anywhere.
Yeah. No, okay. Using my whip, I can move. My whip is better than my hands.
Wait, when you do it, you have to say Roadhouse.
Roadhouse. All right. What do you guys do at the top there?
So I guess Lucian will look at the thing. Since he's a rather nimble fella, could I use my acrobatics to try and sort of slither my way down and coiling around the thing?
Sure.
We want to split up into two parties and check out the copies of the Black Lion. Is that what we're wanting to do?
Well, it seems the captain the captain said that the tides might come in soon, so I would assume we might want to vacate the area as soon as possible.
Yeah, sounds like it. Yeah, we shouldn't stay here long.
While you guys are making your way down, I'm gonna just give the lifeboat a once over and look for any holes to patch up or anything.
As you investigate the lifeboat, you will see that it seems to be in good repair.
Just 1 second.
Yeah, I'm probably suggesting to gear up before we fully depart here.
I think that should be a +5, but I don't think it matters.
Sure, Alex. You can make me a cunning check to see if you can salvage the rope.
Rowan is doing the same to get the supplies down.
Okay. You salvage some rope. You successfully get the supplies down. Lucy and you slither across.
Nice.
If any of you guys find some nunchucks up there, grab them for me. I'm pretty good with them.
Nunchucks?
Did
He
you
will
find
kind of
some
cock his head.
nunchucks up there?
I would be very surprised to find such a weapon upon the ship, but who knows? He kind of shrugs.
Yeah, man could dream.
Maybe go check the armory case down there. He will point out
the armory that was below deck. he says, he kind of shouts out, like, "Oh,
There was one next to the supplies.
oh."
Yeah,
Well,
that
he's
was
already
true.
down here, so
Okay.
he's already down here. So he's gonna help Florida.
All right.
He's gonna help Florida Steve kind of get the lifeboat vessel ready.
Okay. Durin, do you attempt to go down?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, there was line of foot, but I'll try. What should I use?
Competence, or we'll say cunning.
I've got neither, so I'm rolling straight.
All right, you successfully make it down. Go ahead and climb yourself across the mast there.
Are there any sort of like strewn about crates and such over near the lifeboat, like half open or maybe intact ones, perhaps?
Are there any what?
Any sort of crates and or other like barrels and such? That okay.
Alright, looks like it's out then.
Hey, Catboy. Shouldn't you bring the weapons and armor? You will not be very useful without it.
What are they?
And he will point out the direction.
Alex goes and collects them.
Okay, you collect.
Up.
You collect the armory crate.
Up. One at a time.
Lucian
Wayne
will look back at it. Perhaps you could tie it in the rope and lower it down, and we could sojourn it up here.
Yes, that's what I did to the supplies.
Oh.
Rowan will attempt to go down.
Okay.
What check was it?
Competence or cunning.
Competence or cunning. Yes. A fat +0.
All right, you get to the bottom.
He will pick up the supplies.
Before Alex tries to come down, I'll shout up to him. Alex,
Yeah.
check the captain. Does she have a helm or anything with her insignia on it?
I'll check.
The,
Alex will give.
the captain possesses a ring.
Alex will take it and examine it.
Go ahead, bring it.
The ring possesses the signet of her family crest, the dance.
Just to make sure the spelling is
Just
right.
tapping it down.
It's a dance, as in DANC.
As in boogie, as in break
Boogie
it down.
down. Yeah, roger that. Okay, make sure.
Alright, Alex will pocket that. And tie a rope against the armory crate and try to lower it down. So it doesn't have to quiver across this.
Okay, as you start to do that, I need everyone else to make me. Yeah, all the skills really aren't on there. Let's say everyone make me just a hard wisdom check.
Too busy tying the rope.
Okay. With that, Florida Steve and Rovain will notice something odd. The water begins to shift. It begins to rise. The tide is coming in. One of the waves crashes against the stone, and its water flecks across some of the mast up here. As it does, you will see the wood rapidly rot. The mast leans forward and plunges into the water. As it does so, you will see that the wood in the water rapidly begins to rot and oxidize until it turns into nothing. And then the water calms, and for a moment, seems fine, as a piece of wood falls from the mast and floats harmlessly atop it.
Was there any magical feeling during that?
Absolutely. The water surges with magic before moving to calm again.
He will take note of time just to see if it's will happen again while he's getting the supplies.
Yeah, what time, like, what is it, still time of day currently?
It is twilight.
Oh.
What was your question, Nob?
No, he would take note of the time, just count within himself while getting the supplies, in case it happens again, to see how often or how frequent,
Okay.
if it happens again.
Do you finish climbing down?
I thought I already did, but yes, he would climb down and then get the supplies.
Okay. You lower the armory crate, and it seems to make it there. What do you do?
Alright, I begin crossing.
Okay. Sorry, I gotta do this whenever I switch positions so that chat can see too, because my auto updater doesn't work right now. Okay. Go ahead. Make your rolls. You successfully make it down.
Nice.
Excuse me. And goes to get the crate.
Well, it is fortunate enough that a boat survived, but I am concerned about the water. Or actually, has either of them pointed out what happened to the mast?
Nope.
Not yet.
Okay, never mind then.
Brings the crate back up. Alright,
Yeah, in
everyone
that case,
get
I'll
some
point it out.
weapons and armor.
Okay. Florida Steve points it out.
Okay. In that case, yes, I am concerned about the water interacting with our little vessel here, but I don't have much of a choice.
Unfortunately, I don't think there's a way to avoid the water between here and the main continent.
He nods to that.
Yeah, I don't suppose none of us are. Well, I guess we're not water inclined.
Indeed.
Yeah, also,
Well,
also get my armor and weapons.
I happen to be rather adept in the water, but I fear that such talents are wasted on this weirdly mana-enriched water. Perhaps not a good idea for me to go into.
When I look into the water, are there fish or any
As you look into the water,
sort of life?
As you look into the water, you will see no life, no signs of any sort of creature. Just the depth of the black and blue waves.
This is an odd question. Is there salt in the air? Is this like normal ocean water?
It is salt.
Okay. You see Lucien
Once
kind of
again,
flicking.
the water
his tongue.
starts to rise. Angrily, it crashes against the stones. The water is higher than it was last time, and you will see some of the water speckle across the black lion in the distance. You will see once again it rapidly begins to change, to oxidize, almost like it's aging.
How
Is
quick?
that effect happening to the lifeboat as well?
No.
I think we load up the armory crate and get out of here.
With haste.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah, preferably
Yes.
this supply crate, but we should definitely make way.
Lucien will help the others kind of move everything onto the boat.
Okay, as you start to load the boat and move it into position, the water begins to shift and change. The tide goes crashing. It seems that the tide is exponentially growing greater. But eventually, the party gets themselves into the small lifeboat, packed with both the supplies found in the armory and the supplies of food from the stores. Now that we're at this point, you begin to make your way across the black and deep blue lagoon that seems to be kind of pressed in between these large stone pillars. When you get to this point, I need everyone to roll me a d20 and add your spirit, which is +1.
/R 1d20.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Duran. As the party passes by, you feel a wrongness inside. You turn, trying to seek whatever it is, and what you will see is the black lion on its side begin to melt into the water as the crash of waves smash into the rocks behind you. You will see the dilapidated vessel completely shift and change. This disappears. This falls here. And a brand sparkling new black lion crashes into the stone behind you, crushing the remnants of the black lion you arrived on. The tide pulls out. The lifeboat is sucked out of the lagoon and pressed into the canal, separating the strange islands from the landing point of Aelenclast. Oh boy, here I go killing again.
That's
dear.
definitely not normal.
Yeah, Percy, now I'm gonna roll slightly faster.
1607. We sail you.
On this like boat we rode together. But a little bit faster, please.
Must go faster. Must go faster.
Let's go back. I'd offer to have Lucian like paddle to get a like motorboat off the boat, but I don't think getting in the water is a good idea.
Okay, at this point, as you start to leave behind the wreckage and try to cross the canal, I need d20 rolls plus, we'll say, intelligence from everyone.
Intelligence.
I guess I could just roll intelligence straight.
I say, do you want to roll intelligence? Okay.
Yeah, just roll intelligence straight.
That's why I was working. Why I was not working.
Okay. It is at this point, with your combined efforts, you are able to somewhat steer your way towards the main continent to avoid any rocks, to not get pulled down by the angry winds. Behind you, the water crashes against the curious isles, consuming more ships, and who knows what else. Okay, one moment, please. Okay. Make sure this is working good. Eventually, you will take the lifeboat, you will cross the canal, and you will find yourselves scaling the side of the rocky cliff wall. Each step you take threatens an agonizing fall. But eventually, your lifeboat strikes land. You overcome the hardship of your strange landing. And as you stand at the edge of the verdant beach, overgrown with all sorts of plants, the sound of distant animals and birds, it becomes clear. You have finally arrived in Aelenclast.
What a start.
Okay.
Finally made that fall.
Gonna take a quick break, go to the bathroom.
Title card.
Yeah, bathroom.
Gonna take a quick bathroom break, and when we come back, we're gonna be rocking.
Oh man.
Be right back.
All right.
Bathroom.
BRB.
Where's beer real quick. I return.
Hey,
Hey, welcome back.
Oh man, we should have brought a flag with us. Be the
Maybe.
first ones to. Maybe there's one stashed away in the lifeboat.
Yeah, who knows? But we ain't going back. We ain't going back there.
Wait, guys, wait! I forgot my I forgot my bag. Can we go back?
That's too damn bad.
Guys, I left
Shit.
I forgot my wallet.
My glasses. I forgot my glasses.
Yeah, we ain't turned this lifeboat around. I can tell you that. You'll buy new ones when you get there.
You buy new ones.
All right, everybody back?
I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm
Yep.
back.
All right. And so, as you make landfall and walk upon the verdant beach, you're finally in Aelenclast. Hold on, I have music. Yes. Delicious music. Wondrous music.
Need music to scar my soul.
Awesome.
Is there a way to rotate and flip your character? I've been trying a bunch of things and it's not working.
Some of those plugins aren't in it yet. Like, I still have to do all the mods. Some things you're just gonna have to do without for now.
Got it.
Ooh, nice music. You know what this reminds me of? The old Lion King game on Sega.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm old.
You have, okay. In either case. Actually, that is the wrong song I've been playing. Sorry, that's the camp theme. You guys haven't made camp yet. Sorry, that's my bad. Still spooky time.
Ah.
Can't believe we made it to Destiny Islands, guys.
Alright. And so, as you have made landfall, before you, the continent of Aelenclast lies uncharted, unnerving. Darkness is beginning to fall. You'll have to make camp soon. At the very least, to find some semblance of shelter. From what you have able to see from the position that you were in, you're off course, a few miles to the northeast of where Kazor's Landing is supposed to be. Although, from your current position, you do not see any other ship. However, everyone make me a wisdom check.
It's progressively getting better. Okay, thanks, Steve.
Florida Steve, with your sharp ears while everyone is looking about, trying to get their bearings, you hear something in the distance. Something you did not perhaps expect to hear. You hear voices in a language you do not understand.
Someone's here, guys.
The scene will look about, trying to figure out where those voices are coming from.
They seem to be coming from the west of your current position.
We are still on the beach, or?
This is the beach.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Is this a cliff, like a path up this way, like it is on the map?
Yes, it is what it
Okay.
looks like.
Got it. Okay, cool. Yeah, Lucian will quickly move up to the top. Let's take the high ground. Excuse me.
While they are doing this, Rowain would be talking to himself. He would hold his scythe and looking towards the island they came from. He will say to himself, they believe themselves strong. They put their faith in a weak god. And look at them now. They are in your grasp. Praise Saladine. And he will snap back and start moving with the others.
And see everyone just staring at him.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, as you start to turn, you will overhear this. The sound of footsteps approaching. What does the party do?
Lucian is going to try and get under this tree over here and kind of press himself up against the rock.
Because it's a cliff.
Did everyone get their armor and weapons?
It's 10 feet high. You have the supply and the armory crate with you.
Okay.
Now, get it, you
I
think.
guess everybody gear up if you haven't already.
Alrighty, time for me to do the equipment stuff. So, I have already went through everybody's characters, and I have given you what equipment you were able to find. The equipment is limited, and if you are missing something, it is intended. Due to the forced start of the Black Lion. So, gathering your equipment.
Oh, my nunchucks.
Gathering equipment from the armory crate, you are able to at least gear yourselves up. The supply crate, however, because some of the supplies were lost during the journey, as decisions were made, the only supplies that you find are 6 days' worth of rations. So your party can be supplied for 6 days.
We'll need to hunt as we go then to really stretch this out.
After you're taking your time to gather your things, the footsteps are now upon you. The voices are no longer distant. And you will hear this.
Ish olika kokoko. Kirakilish kokoko. Kikalikikaka. Kikoko makata as first aka.
That is what you overhear.
I don't think I like the sound of any of that.
Alright. Does anyone
Are they?
know what they're saying?
Does it sound like they're coming from above us or below us, or are they coming around the corner over
Do
here?
you look?
Yeah. He'll kind of peer out over on the path that we're on, towards
As
the
you
west.
take a look, you will see these creatures.
As soon as he sees the creatures, he's gonna like dip back down, and
Look at those.
oh yeah, very cool.
The one to the south will look towards the one on the right and will go,
Ilaka midoko pia pupu pipi kapapa. Didarito tikato pinakitato kikaka koko kipanakitite. Ipaka pipi? O pupu. Kiraga get papa pipi pupu kapaki kaka koko.
oh, Kiki Coco.
Alright, so are we gonna sort of sneak past them or fight, I guess, or talk?
Perhaps we should not get ourselves involved into a conflict we do not need to.
Yeah, I don't think we can talk to him anyway.
See if they'll pass on their own.
He nods to that.
Pikako kikaka. Kako? Pipi? Poo-poo. No. No pee pee poo poo. Kakokala. Kikono num num. Bikoloko num num. Num num. Num num. Pee pee poo poo. Now!
Well, if I had to guess, they sound hungry.
It don't seem like they're just passing.
We could kill them for surprise.
And also because I want to. Sorry.
Yes, of course.
Let's not accidentally a war the first thing we do here.
Yes, that
Let's
seems
just-
wise.
If they're not leaving, let's just sneak by them.
Biako. Biako.
He'll follow along this for Steve.
因为是刚没新鲜消息的，因为这因为妈妈把跑屁吧，这个别干了个比不不干了个爸爸爸，再来给他把他搞到啥地步pinch干嘛了爸爸？
Rowan is not sneaking, he's just walking normally.
Okay.
哦，
Jump down there.
buenos, buenos, pico manos,
Let's see what quickly follow.
pico manos, give manos.
He'll drop down.
He will. This one will go, "Okay," and will point at the strange creature that's walking. One of them will look to the other. Una bakika boogie boogie. Give go peekaboo boogie 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 boogie.
Well, let's hope that we don't need to be concerned about that.
Yes, he will look over towards Ravan.
If we
Is-
just kill
is-
them, it wouldn't be a problem.
But what do you don't know how many of them are out here. What if
That's
there are
true.
more soon? He will kind of squint at Ravane, but continue. Oh god. Oh. Okay, there we go. Okay.
Let's just get moving.
Perhaps we should quicken our pace.
Yeah, most definitely.
Agreed.
Okay. And so the party decides to leave behind whatever the fuck that was.
Oh my god, I tried so hard not to laugh. That was really.
Laugh at what?
There's nothing. No, nothing at all.
That's strange.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't like 50% of what they were saying.
Ass first.
Hey, I got a little. Let's see. And let's select. I can just do this. Wait. Doesn't work. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out why this isn't loading. I have it right here. No? Is it this one? Oh, it's this one. That's right. Okay. All right, eventually, you find your way away from the plateau from those strange creatures. But now, the night is beginning to close in. And it is becoming clear that you are running out of time. You come to a
How-
small... go ahead.
I was just going to ask, how cold is it?
It's not that cold, but now that but since you're in a place with absolutely no civilization whatsoever, at least as far as you know, it gets dark, really dark, and eventually you're going to have to find some shelter. It's not that cold though. It's about like 62.
Okay, it's pretty
I'm
moderate.
sorry, 62 Fahrenheit. In Celsius, that's like
We don't need that conversion here. We don't do that.
Yeah, it's like 1,000,000 degrees Celsius.
It's 1 degree Celsius, actually.
16 degrees Celsius.
Ah, yeah. And how warm is Shakai normally?
Pretty warm. It'd be a
Okay.
little cold.
It's a little
I think,
nippy out.
I know that 16 degrees Celsius wouldn't be cold at all for you, Nob, because of your blood line.
Yeah.
But for a Sharkai, pretty little cold, little bit cold.
Yeah.
A little nippy out.
It's a bit chilly out here.
Indeed.
think we have-
Lucian looks the others. Are there any of you that are more proficient in the wilderness? He looks
Somewhat.
I've been
to
surviving,
Florida
I think.
Steve, kind of.
Yeah, I think we have 3 of us focus on setting up a fire in a camp, and 2 of us look for small game we can catch for the night.
Okay. So the party would like to set camp, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
All right. And so you set camp in the wilderness of Aelenclast. If it sounds like I'm very excited, it's because I am.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We going camping in the woods. Oh boy.
Yeah, well, there's totally nothing. These are gobbler giblets. Totally nothing there.
I think I'm gonna
No.
start. I'm gonna get gobbled up.
Nothing bad ever happens in the wilderness like this, guys.
Exactly, especially on the first night. That's a bad
Especially
time.
on the first night in a very foreign place that we have no clue about. I'm positively confident that we'll be okay.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se. Okay. And so the party sets camp. And oh yeah.
Oh, loading. Okay.
I'm in.
Ooh, I'm in. Very cool.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I'm doing.
shout out to Nara. Nara made me like 60 of these.
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool.
So now when you guys want to camp, I got camp maps.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm stuck in bombing.
I'm sorry, what? What did you say? Oh, sorry.
No, I was about to say, I was stuck at 98%, but then I'm in the map now.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, I almost.
Yes,
I didn't even see Weaving here. Look at him. He blends in so well.
Yeah, her vein is
Yes.
basically thematically covered in shadow.
Okay, so the party makes camp. There are a few camp actions that you can take. First of all, you must expend 1 point of supply in order to rest. So reduce your supply from 6 to 5.
Excellent.
Second, each of you may perform 1 camp action. Camp actions, for now, are as follows: hunt, guard, or forage.
Where's the supply set? Is that on the character sheet or is that?
Oh, we're keeping it in the notes.
It's the notes.
Oh, just in the notes.
It's not
Okay.
on the
Yeah.
sheet yet.
Yeah, it's near the bottom. Just-
Yeah.
I will hunt.
Okay.
What's forage? What does it mean?
Forage is like look for berries and like food. Look for food without killing an animal.
Ah,
Okay.
Yeah, wild vegetables, berries,
You know, things
roots,
like that.
stuff like that.
Yeah, I think Lucian would probably forage.
Rowan is sharpening his scythe. Guarding.
I wonder what he's gonna do.
Yes.
Alex will also guard.
All right. Those of you that are hunting. Oh, go ahead, Duran.
No, I was gonna say I was gonna forage.
Okay. Those of you that are hunting, please roll for me a d20 plus your. Let's see. Let me bust open the old chart here. Don't worry, the character sheets they're gonna be updated. Just,
Okay, cool.
this is as much as we had done by now. So the guy's
he's pretty good so far.
The guy's done a great job. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot to deal with, so. And also, it's. I'm like, here's the new system. He's like, I don't understand what this means. I'm like, fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
We'll get there.
Alrighty. Workin' Joe, because you have chosen to hunt, I need you to make me a tenacity or resilience check.
Yay. 1 second.
Okay. I'm going to put you over here. Just a second. Come back to you. Camp actions. Who is foraging? Is it Lucian and Durin?
I think so.
I believe so.
Alrighty. Lucian and Durin, I need you to make me the same choices of what to roll, which is tenacity.
Tenacity.
or resilience.
Yep.
Oh, tenacity. Oh my.
Alright, Lucian. You and Doran search the nearby area. After combing through the trees, looking around for any sort of wild vegetables or basically anything that you could possibly eat, you do find something. Let's see, where did I put it? Should be under here. There. There. Okay, here we go. While searching and foraging around, you're able to uncover the following. You find something curious. A few pieces of discarded bark upon the ground. The reason why it kind of stands out to you is because there is a soft noise coming from the bark. Almost like a high-pitched whining sound. Like a mosquito in your ear.
It's just a piece of this piece of like wood or bark, just a single piece.
Looks like well, there's 3 or 4 pieces of it.
3 or 4 pieces. Okay.
What do the two of you do?
Could I like inspect it over and see maybe if I can recognize anything about it?
I mean, you can look at it, yeah. Make me if you wish to investigate. I'm gonna need you to make me a tenacity or cunning check. With a 17, whatever this bark is, the soft whining noise almost sounds like it's screaming. Mana is pulsing through it. It's fading somewhat, but there is a lot of mana in this bark.
Huh. Is it being more arcanely attuned, could I possibly pull the mana out, like maybe channel it in some way, or
Do you have any kits?
Probably not. Don't think so.
All right. Well, that's what you find. What you decide to do with it,
Okay.
you can figure out later.
Got it.
Florida Steve. As
Oh, boy.
As you creep your way through the wilderness, eventually you come on a small rock outcropping, and up ahead you see something. A creature, very small, moving through the grass. It looks like to be a rabbit of some kind, or perhaps a hare. As you ready your crossbow, you will see that there's something off about this animal. You will see this.
Very cool.
Oh, awesome.
Strange rabbit has a protruding horn that even with your naked eye you can see emanates with mana. You will see it move its horn across each of these strange discarded pieces of wood and bark on the ground, almost like it's looking for something.
I will observe it at first. See what it's doing with the bark.
Eventually, you will see that it comes to a piece of bark that as it turns over, a very soft, low-pitched whine can be heard. You will see the horned rabbit begin to move its horn, swaying. As it does so, light begins to emanate from the bark, and it begins to shoot up inside the horn. And then, as it enters the horn, you swear you see the creature get a little bit bigger.
Interesting. After I see that, I'll go ahead. I'll take a shot at it.
Okay? Fire your weapon.
There it is.
Firing at it as an 11 result. The arrow's shot goes wide and strikes a nearby tree. The creature turns, not towards the noise of the tree, but towards the noise of the twang. Its eyes flash with intelligence. So, it darts into the brush, out of sight.
Damn. I'm gonna go up and investigate the bark that I was digging at.
As you investigate, you can see that there is still a little bit of it left, but rot sort of covers everything. However, you do find something curious. Upon one of the trees, you can see what appears to be a bunch of charred animal flesh. And from the char mark, it looks like an explosion that went outwards.
Okay. Can I tell anything from the fur? Like, is it like another hare or another larger
No,
animal?
this creature was much larger. But what's curious is not what the creature left behind, but what is embedded into the tree of which this explosion took place. You find a strange set of obsidian shards. Upon closer inspection, they start to twist and morph, and then what you thought to be of obsidian is instead something else entirely. It is pyre salt. Pyresalt.
Am I able to recover any of the pyre salt from the tree?
You're going to have to make me a sleight of hand check, which you can roll with your guile or wit.
Okay.
Nimble hands. You start to slowly pull the pieces off. And then, it seems that you're safe.
All right. I guess with no trail of the hair to really follow, I'll just take whatever pyre salt I managed to extract and head back to camp.
You have recovered 2 doses of pyre salt. Alright. And so, you return to camp, Florida Steve. Find that it has been well guarded. Also returning are Lucian and Durin.
Comes back there, and he seems to be holding a small handful of that bark. He slithers up towards the fire to kind of get into the light to kind of show it off. And I seem to have found this. Not quite sure what it is, but it seems to be whining. It's peculiar. It has magic in its mana, at least. I can sense it. And he will go over to Florida Steve and Alex and kind of show it off.
I think a rabbit I was tracking, digging through bark like that. I think it was sucking magic out of it.
That's peculiar. Perhaps we could find similar sustenance to it? Though I'm not sure how.
Yeah, I don't think eating bark sounds very pleasant.
Well,
It's
you can do it in a pinch. Sometimes you can make tea out of bark. Just put it in some boiling water.
since moving towards the camp, is the whining seem to like be dying down slowly, or Arcadum?
Yes? Sorry. I was doing something.
No, you're good. As Lucian moved back to the camp, does the whining seem to be like dying down or at all, or dissipating?
Well, it's not super loud. It's very soft. But you also notice it once you focus on it, and no, it does not die down.
Okay. He'll kind of set it down on the ground for a moment, and kind of pondering and looking at it. Well, I suppose we must use our rations. I'm not sure how we could use this bark yet. Perhaps when there are more people around, we could get a more expertise or expert eyes on such a interesting biological conundrum.
I found these embedded in the trees as well, and I'll lay out the pyre salt doses by the bark.
You will look over those.
As you lay the pyre salt by the bark, something happens. Slowly, you will see that the salt begins to catch flame and spread itself towards the bark. The bark is burned away. This process happens nearly instantaneously, and it will leave behind a curious powder. And it's at this point that the knowledge of steam emanates through Alex. Alex, that is pyre bomb powder. A powder that, when combined correctly with mana sources, can be an explosive.
God, we found nature's nice nitroglycerin.
Careful with that. That is
look over to Alex.
Mix it with the right ingredients and you can make an explosive.
Oh, that is quite interesting. He will he'll try and find some sort of like handkerchief or cloth or something on him, and
Find a container and maybe keep it away from the fire.
yeah, he'll try and scoop up the powder.
Maybe move that away from the flame.
Yeah, he'll try to quickly scoop it up and move it on like a cloth or something, and
Yeah, hearing that it makes the bark sound a lot less appetizing.
yes. Although it would seem that the shards are the base and the magic within the bark activated them.
Yeah, the rabbit, when it absorbed the magic from the bark, it also grew in size. So, not entirely sure what effects this magic is having.
Interesting. He'll kind of bundle up the powder as best as he can, and he'll kind of he'll hand it out towards Alex, since he seemed to know something about it. Speaking of, it occurs to me that I have been quite rude. I am Lucian. Lucian Selphos, by the way. It was a bit of a panic and a rush for the ship, so introductions are in order.
All right, you can call me Steve. My full name's Florida Steve, but only my family calls me Florida.
Florida Steve.
Or Flory.
Flory. Stevie Weevy.
Well, I'm Alex.
Yeah, I'm Durin Lighthand. Yeah, but just call me Durin.
Well met indeed.
And I'm Rovine. You can call me my lord if you wish.
He'll look over his shoulder. He'll look over his
You know
shoulder.
what?
And...
I don't know what I'm going to do with inspiration in this system, but you have it. You hear that? Good job, Bob. That was good.
Lucian will kind of just blink at him. No. Anyway. Rovane. Mr. Rovane, we'll go with that. And he'll kind of look back to Lord Steve and Alex. Well, I suppose if anybody else has any ideas, we should just use some of our rations, unfortunately.
Yes, perhaps we'll have better luck hunting during the day when we're traveling.
These are foreign lands, and none of us are acclimated to them yet. But it is quite exciting in a way.
Those of you on guard may at this point make a roll for me, but only for those that are on guard. Please roll for me, wit or resilience.
Oh.
Alex,
Okay.
your ears are sharp. You hear a familiar noise.
Alex will quickly flash his claws. Those creatures up here.
Took them longer than expected.
Nipple pinchy, nipple pinchy, nipple pinchy.
Which way does it sound like they're coming from?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Everyone, I'm guessing.
Alright, get your weapons, just in case.
Lucian will look down at his hands and his body. He doesn't have a weapon, but he feels that innate sensation of mana and magic within him. And he readies himself.
Can I take a piece of wood out of the fire, use it as a torch?
You sure can, as a makeshift torch.
Nice.
And these creatures will appear, moving through the trees towards you in a soft, slow, methodical hunting pattern. Alrighty, what do you guys do?
Do we fight or do we try to reason with them?
Do we recognize this like this is absolutely a hunting pattern?
Oh yeah.
Alright, I take a shot at the closest one.
Alright. Florida Steve pulls back his weapon, prepares to take his shot. The party draws their weapons, and in the fading light and the rise of the moon, the fate of the survivors of the Black Lion will be determined. Next time on the Dark Pilgrims.
Nice.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I fight to a death.
Oh man. Good shit, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
We're the first, baby. Let's go.
I got some adjustments I want to do before you guys get into hard combat.
Yeah.
Roger that.
Like I gotta fix some things.
I'm so interested in the second group that was on the Black Lion.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be.
I cannot explain anything about it, but it's pretty cool. Like the storyline for it that I have.
Oh
Cool.
boy.
And when you guys find out about it, you're gonna be like, oh. And they're like, oh.
Who knows? It might see a past versions of us.
But anyway, yeah. So what you guys think?
That was good.
It was fun.
I
That was
loved
really
it.
good.
Pretty good, right?
I was,
Yeah, great.
I was a little nervous, but yeah, that was awesome. I think once nervous, that's
Pretty good. Not bad for the first episode of the new games.
Yeah, almost there. That's the
Oh my god. I missed you so much.
D&D? Yeah, it's been a while. I know it's been like 6 months.
Mhm.
What about you, Nob? You good? You've been kind of quiet.
Yes. Let's slay these, please. Let us kill them.
Okay. Alright,
I'm still trying to figure out how Lucian is
When
feeling
he
about
said,
the
you may call
mega.
me my lord if you wish. I was like, oh,
That was
so
great.
good.
Bro.
Yeah, I actually just said not happening. And
Yeah.
Dude,
Zena
that
says
was-
no.
that was
No, we're not doing that. No.
I wonder how long it'll take before they turn full lackey.
Oh boy.
Good luck with that.
Praise be to Allah. I also very much enjoyed your prayer as well. You did a very good job, Nob. It was super cool.
Thank you.
Nice.
Alrighty. Thanks for watching, chat room. I will see you guys in 2 hours.
Ooh,
One last question. That deck save, is it because I was just standing there and I was unlucky, or did you target me specifically?
You're talking-
The tentacle slap?
Mm.
That's just events in a row.
Got it.
That's all. No, I'm trying to kill you now.
He hates you and you
Like,
alone.
I have literally tried to not have you die, and you just can't stop.
I would have won. Nothing I can do about that.
Yeah, like wait. Yeah, yep, you got it. That it was me. I tried to roll a one now.
I think I was wondering if it was the curse or not, you know?
I see. I thought it was taking like a shot of yours. No, that was
Well,
just
both.
both.
Yeah,
What?
nah.
No, I'm not trying to kill your character, dude.
Yeah, it was all planned out. It was all foretold in the stars.
It's
How
the dice,
many
though.
times have you put yourself in a terrible situation? I'm like, hey, maybe do this to get you up. I'm gonna do this. I'm like, okay. And then he dies. I'm like, great.
Okay. Excellent.
Look, if I wanted to kill you, kill your characters, I wouldn't try to help them. I just wouldn't say anything. I'd just be like, yeah, okay. And then watch you drown.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But this was fun.
Plus, I mean, well, come on. I mean, you had a lifeline. I gave Lucian a chance to make a bond with Alex. I mean, it's all part of the plan.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
It's all part of the story plan.
Plus one.
I thought that was an awesome first session.
That was
Hell
good.
yeah, dude. It was sick.
That was fun.
Oh man.
Florida Steve's just whipping cans off sailors' heads.
Hurting them. Like, oh, sorry about that.
Instead of using his hands, no, he has to use the whip to get the life back up on the ship. Of course. Yeah, of course. All according to Keikaku, as one would say.
Oh, that was great, man. All right,
Excellent.
we got like 2 hours before the Unreliables. which is
Oh
the next
boy.
Yeah, we got one pen out.
We got fan art? Oh shit.
Yeah, a single one.
I Skysia.
Where is?
Under fan art, Dark Pilgrims. Kate
Uh,
made new
singular
areas
one.
for them.
He did? Okay, let me go look. See if I can find him. Under the old fan art one. I see.
Are the Unreliables the second group that's on the Black Lion, or is that a different group?
No, that's Honored Shadows, I believe.
Oh, okay. What day do they play?
Oh, they play check my schedule. Hold on. They play
Tomorrow this time, I think.
tomorrow at 2 p.m. EST.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What
I
is
like that.
this?
Do we have a plan? Why do you need a plan when you just arrive first, get all the treasure? I think I'm on the wrong ship.
Yeah.
Perfect. Excellent. Nicely done. We like shit
Yes.
posts around here.
Indeed.
Is it them? Hold on. Now I'm curious. I think I have to go remind myself when the next
Yeah.
Black Lion one is.
It should be Unreliables. I thought, right? Or
Is it
am I?
the Unreliables? Oh, let me check.
Nope, they're on the
Unless-
board vessel.
Yeah, they're the Bard Prince.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Who's
yeah.
the other? Oh, was it the Honored Shadows then?
Yeah, I think it's Honored Shadows. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. It's
Yeah,
the
it's
soldier,
Honored
the not the soldier group, but the
They're after Florida Steve for what he did.
yeah, the ones we were at for to see.
Oh, that's so ironic.
Yeah.
Do I still have that sword, Arcadum?
Oh yeah.
Do I still have it?
Excellent. Very good.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
cannot wait to see how we figure out Ravane and all of him. What's going on?
He's
with
just gonna be
that.
chasing your ghost next session.
God.
Alrighty. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for supporting the channel. I'm gonna go ahead and do some more prep for the next game. Thanks for watching, everybody.